Hola amigos, soy Jane y esto es Fincate. Bienvenidos. Hi friends, I'm Jane and this is Fincate. Welcome. And this is the place where you watch us stumble through our journey to self-sufficiency. And stumble is the word. There you go. Cozy under there, right? And there's Godzilla.
It's Godzilla!
Yeah. We have raised chicks before, years and years ago, and I kind of forgot how quickly they grow. Today I've put the chicks outside, which will give me an opportunity to clean out their cage, which is been a week. This is their first time outside. I've given them some shade in case it gets too hot. And they have water. And I did sprinkle some food on the ground, which I hoped would encourage them to scratch, which is normal behaviour for chickens. But without a mummy to show them what to do, they are pretty clueless. It's going to take a little bit longer. You can see there that Zilla is enormous compared to the others. Can you see? Yeah, I didn't quite think that through properly. I thought, see, this is just a lift up cage, and I thought that if I made the opening in the middle, that I would have enough room to reach in to each side to take the chicks out. I did not account for these sharp edges, and here are sharp edges, and I barely had enough room. You may notice there's a new kind of configuration in there, no sawdust. I can't actually put the camera inside to show you because they are so big now they're starting to fly upwards, which makes opening this problematic. Yes, the sawdust was starting to cause a problem. They basically filled up their water and their food constantly, so they're starting to scratch, which is great, but it meant that, you know, every hour I was having to go and clean out their water, which is not good. This cage is actually designed to be used as a cage without sawdust in. There are these little shelf edges underneath, and inside there, here, this is actually a tray, and that tray is not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to slide in here, and in actual fact what you've got on the bottom is a cage. The chicken poop falls through the cage bars and onto the tray underneath, and you just take the tray out and wash it. It's a clean system. It means that the hens aren't walking on their own feces so much. They're not getting poo in their food or poo in their water or other substances like sawdust or whatever kind of base you put on the cage. They're not getting that in their food. But I have a real dislike of cages for chickens, and I know that as soon as they have their feathers they will be outside. I'm going to have to actually configure it how it's meant to be, and they'll have to put up with it, because at the moment because I've put a rubber mat in the bottom there, they're still walking on their own poo. So. The maternity wing.
I've seen the dragonfly.
I would like, well, let's take this lid off first.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Right, I'd like that bar taken off.
Yeah.
And I'd like the whole thing raised up on one brick, because I feel that it's getting wet at the bottom. So I need another 2 of those. And on this side I need the straw pudding. This is going to go in.
You want it left in this position, right?
Yeah, it might as well stay here. I mean, where else would we put it?
I don't know, but do you want the canopy up as well?
Yes, I do want the canopy one up. And this, I want this slicing down here and down there and taking off. We'll go on the level floor with straw in it for mummy hen, and I will put ashes on the ground in this side for dust bathing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Repairs to the maternity wing ongoing. Yeah?
Yes. Nearly done.
You cannot leave a broody hen in with the main flock right up until the eggs hatch, because as soon as the eggs hatch the other hens attack and they eat them. It's gross, but that's exactly what they do. And the longer you leave the broody hen before you move her into an isolated spot, the harder it is to move her, because she becomes really well invested in those eggs, and she will defend them ferociously. And she fought us to get away. Yeah. But also, if you move them too soon when they're broody, they're not invested enough in the eggs, and they quite often forget it and abandon them and won't sit back down. So now we wait to see. And this really is the end of this video, and I am sorry, I know it's cruel to make you wait, but I'm gonna have to make you wait. Take care. Bye now. This is what a complaining chicken sounds like.